What's up, guys? It's been a while. The Redneck Outdoors is finally back. I'm happy to say I'll be here for a while. Well, let's get into the video. First thing I'll do is I want to tell y'all why I've been gone. See, I think it was like a month ago. Month and a half, I don't know. Right after I made my last video, I was sitting outside playing some basketball, I had my phone sitting on that concrete slab right there. That one right there. And there was a big old tub beside it. And when I shoot basketball, I heard something hit the water. That tub was full of water. So I ran over and it's my phone. I grabbed it out real quick, threw it in the ice for a day. It worked pretty good for a little bit. Then just shut off completely and I got stuck with this phone. This phone's camera is not too good, but it's gonna do. And besides, I'm getting the new S7 here in a couple days. Look at that dang car back there, disrupting my video. Alright, wait a second. Okay, I didn't know what it was saying. To be back, I just want to tell y'all how it's been going, how my life's been doing since I last seen y'all. In case y'all didn't know, that's where I live. Middle of the subdivision, which kind of sucks, but I can't help it. This right here is my ride, my 1,000-liter bike. Today I'm gonna tell a story though, also to go with the video. But so what I was doing, which y'all haven't been seeing on video, a lot of dipping and a lot of fishing. Plus school just started back too. I don't know if y'all schools have started back yet or not, but I started about 2 weeks ago. I got Logan County High School. We start school earlier than their school in Kentucky, but we also get, our breaks are also 2 weeks long, and we also get out of school before anybody else. Yeah, I've been fishing a lot though. I've been fishing down at the Barkley fishing game, which I might have a few videos. I do have one video of me fishing down there at the fishing game. Y'all seen that? I have one of them up. Just so y'all know, I'm gonna figure out that little GoPro. I'm gonna figure it out so I can start making fishing videos, because we're going to Lake Malone this weekend, which is probably about an hour down that way. We're staying the weekend down there. Mama cleans this girl's house who lives on the lake, and she's letting us use our house for the weekend. We're gonna go yakking, gonna do all that cool stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can get this dang thing working so y'all can see, so I can take y'all with me. I got a feeling we're gonna catch some fish. We'll be down there for about 3 days. Probably about 5 or 6 of us going. It's gonna be fishing. But they, let me get on to the story. Let's see, what was it gonna be about? Oh yeah, how I told my mom I started dipping. And also how my family found out, which is pretty crazy. So, it was back about almost 3 years ago. Almost. I've been dipping since I was 12. Be 15 here in a couple days. And I remember it. Y'all done seen the story of my first dipping video. Y'all done seen that. It was after that I had some Copenhagen wintergreen. And my mom, she just got back from Teen Challenge, which is pretty much a rehab that teaches you about God and all that. Gets you a good connection with God. She just came back from that. She'd been gone for most of my life. I was pretty happy to see her. Kinda. You know, I knew her, but I didn't know her on a personal level because she'd been on drugs her whole life. She just wasn't herself. So she got home and everything changed. I remember we was riding to Russellville one day. It's back when I lived with my grandparents out towards Dareville, out in the country. I wish I still lived out there sometimes in the country, but with my mom. But we was going to Russellville one day. I just sat there and I was like, man, should I sit there in the passenger side? I was thinking, should I tell her or should I not? So I finally grew the balls to tell her. You don't understand how much nerves it took me to finally tell my mom I started dipping. I told her, I said I started dipping. She said, no you didn't. I said, yes I did, Mama. She said, you've been dipping for a while? I said, yes ma'am, because it's been like 2 or 3 months I've been dipping then. Wasn't too long, but it's still pretty good a little bit. Go on somewhere, I'm busy. Finish the story somewhere else. Alright boys, I ran her off. Where was I at? Oh yeah. So the way I convinced her to let me dip was I'd watch some Outlaws videos, but what really gave me the idea was a Mud Jug 1 video on how dipping can save your life. It was a video to try to get smokers to convert over to dipping because it is a safer alternative. It's not a safe alternative to cigarettes, but it is a safer alternative. That video, he talks about the statistics of gum cancer and how gum cancer is the easiest cancer to cure, and a bunch of other stuff like that. I started talking to her about that, and I told her the main thing that got me was I told her, Mama, all it is dip. I said it's a lot better than me going out there smoking weed or drinking with everybody. It's just dipping. That's really how I convinced her. Will you shut up? Gosh, get out of here. It's not even our cat. So she finally agreed to let me do it. But you know, she wasn't gonna buy it for me though. Finally convinced her to buy it for me. At first I had to pay for it, but now she just buys the cans for me. And even if she didn't buy my dip for me, you know, I still love her the same. I just love her even more that she does it. But now I'm gonna tell another story on how my granddad found out, because he was the first one in my family to find out. So my granddad, he's been chewing. He started out chewing when he was 16. He switched to dipping when he was 18. He dipped all his life. He's gave me multiple dips. He's gave me multiple cans, especially when I'm out. He's a Copenhagen wintergreen junkie. Well, when I started dipping, the only way I could get away with dipping was if I did it alone upstairs or I did it in the shower. So most times, I was buzzing off dip like crazy. So I do it in the shower because I figured out over time that if you get in the shower when you got dip in, you don't get a buzz. I like the buzz, but I didn't like just looking around everywhere and everything being dizzy and my stomach started hurting. That's how I started out dipping. So I remember I took my dip out after I got us trying to throw it in the toilet. Stupid flies. But I took my dip out and threw it in the toilet. And I washed my hands off in the sink. Well, I'll be damned if I didn't forget to wash the dang floaters out of the sink. I was sitting up there playing Xbox with my buds, talking about dip, and I hear, Brennan! Brennan! So I go to the dang vanity, because I was on the upstairs, and I said, what? He said, you been dipping? I said, yes sir, I tried it. I tried it. Yeah. I sure as hell did try it. 3 months before that too. And I told him that, and he said, don't be doing it no more. I don't want you dipping. Don't be like me. I didn't listen. I'm still here dipping 3 years later. Still dipping that good old Copenhagen. That is how my granddad found out. I'll make another video some other time about how my whole family found out. My dad and all that. My dad, ooh, he wasn't too happy when he found out. Wasn't happy at all. But that's a story for another day. This is all I got for y'all today, folks. I just want to say I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back to make my dipping videos, hunting, fishing videos. Speaking of hunting season's coming up. You got dove season coming in here in a couple weeks. Bow season coming in. I got me a bow. Might be doing a little bow hunting, but you already know I'm going to be doing plenty of fishing. Well, guys, this has been Redneck Outdoors here with another video, and I will see you later.